Why I'm not able to see? Okay.
Leave and come back.
Huh? I don't know what's the problem. Okay. Can we start? Now seems to be. Now just move a little bit. Now everybody, okay? I'm finding your image is all frozen. Maybe something to do with Ayodhya Ram. I don't know. Now everything is okay. Let us start the session for today. The session for today isn't silence, doing nothing, waste of time. So who would like to start on this session? Sometimes we speak, you must be silent. You must just be shant, om, shanti, doing nothing. Isn't it a waste of time? Ashok Nichani and Krishna. Let us start. Ashok Nichani, Krishna.
Shom Saji,
Shubham, bolo Ashok.
silence is the best.
What are you saying? Such a waste of time just sitting like this. Waste of time. Wasting time is the biggest crime.
No, Saji, silence is not wasting time.
Then what is it?
It is like going into deep consciousness.
But how does it help?
Definitely, Saji, it will help us to discover the inner world rather than the fake outside world. If you want to
You're saying
really,
theory or practically you're saying?
no, practically, Saji, if you want to realize God, then you have to be in silence. You have to go deep in and go deep into your inner world only with silence.
Okay, so let us hear what other people feel. Thank you, Ashok.
Your
Krishna,
bhajan is Saji, शांति में रहा क्या सी आनंद सत के चित्त में
maybe
मिला
I'm misguiding you. Maybe I'm teaching you wrong things.
No, sir ji.
So
Definitely
is it
not.
true? Is it true? Shanti se mila kya hasi anand sat ke chit mein mila Satchidan. It happens for you. You get that Shanti, you get Anand.
Yes, sir ji. If you are in real silence, you will definitely get the answer. Sir ji. You will get this. But half here and half there, you will not get it.
Krishna. Krishna, Krishna.
Yes, sir, Shubham.
Sure.
So, हमको सिखा मतलब silence means to be in that state of complete consciousness, and it is not a the question is it a waste of time? It is not a waste of, because now we have realized our purpose. This purpose can be attained only when we are in complete consciousness. It is not doing or it is not thinking, because in that state of complete consciousness the truth shines. That is what you have taught us, and then you become
But if the truth doesn't shine, if the truth doesn't shine, then it's a waste of time.
How can we be in eternal bliss? The entire doing, thinking, exercise outside the world is for that eternal happiness. But that is attained only when we are in silence, in complete consciousness. Then when you are in that chitta, you said the sat shines, and then you are in ananda. So I think it is beyond doing or thinking. It is beyond body, mind, ego state. It is our truth. And this is the whole purpose of a being
No,
here.
but we must understand, according to many people, it's a waste of time. So if it's not a waste of time, then we have to be clear why.
It is not laziness, it's not being lethargic. And then once you are in that state, like you are never taking even a minute of rest, you become a divine Ladi, you become most efficient, most powerful. So that is what we are trying to reach.
So did I tell you the story once? I told my guru about this. I told the story. Okay, so let me keep that story for the end. The waste of time. What my guru used to tell me. My guru used to tell me, silence, silence. What Guruji? I'm sitting like this. Kya karna? Kya karna? Waste of time. So one day I went to my guru and told, what is this waste of time? So Bliko, I think I told you all the story. You've forgotten, I think. I must have told you all the story. Bliko?
Shivoham.
Sure.
So actually, Ashok Nichan is still my song. That is what I was telling. Okay, but I got one more analogy about that. When we go for the car, we have the car, right? Everybody. Then we go for tuning or something like tuning
Mm.
or calibration. Like nowadays, there is a lot of sensors, so you need to get calibration. So this
Mm.
silence does the same thing. Our instrument needs to calibrate and get tuned to the divine
But
power
with
which is
silence, how it will
pulsing,
get tuned?
pulsing.
What tuning will happen?
When we are in the silence,
Mm.
we are partially cut off from the world
Mm.
because we are not entertaining any activity from the mind.
Mm.
When the mind becomes steady, we are connected to the divine, and that is only anubhuti that cannot be explained in the words. So the silence gives you the power which is beyond words, and that has to be experienced only. And the
Okay.
person who is doing meditation can gradually get that essence, and then he feels the power of that silence and that Satchidanand in that
But
process.
everybody who is silent does not get Satchidanand. We must be clear of that
Right,
also.
because you are right, because just keeping silence or getting meditation without knowing the actual process, it's a waste of time. Because you should know that you are watching your mind and silencing your activity of the mind and getting connected with divine,
Okay.
and that process takes time. That process takes time.
So let us see if we are able to get some. I thought I told you all a very interesting story, but all of you are saying right. But if silence is doing nothing waste of time, not silence, remove silence, is doing
Hmm.
nothing waste of time.
Doing nothing is mainly waste of time, but if you are doing in a right sense, then only it is
So without
fruitful.
silence, suppose there's a lot of noise and you are doing nothing, then
So if there is a noise and you are doing nothing, that's waste, not waste of time, but kind of waste of time because you are also not getting anything from out of that
so
silence.
that's not. But being in silence, doing nothing waste of time, you are saying no. So interesting. Uh, good, Bliko. Good
Yeah.
perspective. Bala, Rajinder, Rumata ji, Krishna.
Pranam Guruji.
Pranam.
Doing nothing is the biggest and the toughest job in the world
अरे वाह.
because हम लोग बार बार करने में मुझे ये करना है we are just wasting the time. The whole what we say life in this करना है और
फिर
और और खाली अपने आप को बैठ के watch the mind, watch the thoughts. It is the biggest and the toughest job, Guruji, because
तो
all
क्या
the
तो क्यों करना है वो?
क्योंकि खाली करने से तो कुछ रियलाइजेशन होने वाला नहीं है. एवरीबॉडीज पर्पस ऑफ द लाइफ इज डिफरेंट, गुरुजी. तो मतलब जिसको पर्पस पता है वही बैठ के कर सकता है, गुरुजी. अभी मैं मेरे लड़के को समझाने को जाऊं बिकॉज ही इज ओनली डूइंग ही डजंट व्हाट इज ही आर्ग्यूज विथ मी, गुरुजी, फॉर ऑल द वो बोलता है तेरे को कुछ काम धंधा है नहीं, मेरे को ऐसे बोलता है. तो तू यू दिस इज योर जॉब. आई कैन नॉट सिट लाइक आइडली लाइक यू. तो उसका पर्पस अलग है, मेरा पर्पस अलग है. आई कैन नॉट व्हाट वी से उसके ऊपर मैं थोप नहीं
So,
सकती हूँ. मैं
what according to no? How old is he? How old is your son?
he is in IT. He is in
How,
USA.
how
30,
old is
30,
he?
30, 31.
So you are telling him to do nothing. How can he do
No,
nothing?
no, no, he is always in the stress, Guruji. I don't tell
Ah,
him. तो उसको मैं बोलती हूँ कि बाबा यू सिट इन साइलेंस, यू ऑब्जर्व. और आगे की चिंता, व्हाट अबाउट द जॉब, व्हाट अबाउट आगे की चिंता. आई रियली आई गुरुजी, मैं मुझे इतना दुख होता है ना कि आई गेव योर नंबर ऑल्सो. आई टोल्ड हिम यू जस्ट वॉच ऑन द फेसबुक. ये तेरा काम है, ये मेरा काम नहीं है, बोलता.
okay. His time will come. Don't worry. Okay, listen to the session. We have got next Rajinder. Before Rajinder, Facebook, Instagram. Simran says, "How can I feel happy from within? Most of the time, due to stress, I don't even realize that I was not grateful for what I have. How to always feel happy and grateful? To feel grateful, first of all, be grateful. You have to feel, count what you have. If you want to feel grateful, count. I have eyes, I can see. I have ears, I can listen. Some people are deaf. I have feet to walk down the street. Some people, they are crying, they have no shoes. So, what Simran, whatever you have, count those things which you have and say thank you, thank you, thank you. So that's the way to feel grateful. If you feel grateful, then you will be happy. And to be happy within, still the mind. Peace you will find. Peace is the foundation of happiness. And eternal bliss comes from truth consciousness. Attend this call regularly. Simran, come on for Zoom if you can, so you can ask direct questions. Come on, the same thing is available on Zoom. Take the link. It's there, I think, on the Instagram, and take the link of Zoom and come on Zoom. Otherwise, ask for the link and ask questions. It will help you to feel happy. Every day we are talking of happiness. People call me happiness ambassador. Why happiness ambassador? Because I am the happiest man in the world. So it's very easy to be happy. It's not complicated, Simran. Rajendra. Rajendra.
शिवम सर
Sir.
शिवम सर आई विल इसको मैं ऐसे बोलता हूँ सर व्हेन वी आर नॉट इन साइलेंस दैट मींस वी आर इन samsara that means we are in mind state that means we are always pursuing the pleasures जो भी करते हैं प्लेजर के लिए चाहे खाना खाते हैं प्लेजर के लिए काम करते हैं प्लेजर के लिए everything but pleasure and achievements but we feel that those pleasures are all temporary and those pleasures are always associated with miseries and every bad thing. So when we go within, I don't say that we should not be in samsara. That is okay. We have to work. But जब हम कभी टाइम निकालते हैं या by parts में when we go within, because within से क्या होता है कि we find a permanent pleasure, इसको हम peace बोलते हैं. क्योंकि जो बाहरी प्लेजर में मिलता है बीइंग इन आउटसाइड बीइंग नॉट बीइंग इन साइलेंस वो प्लेजर दैट इज ट्रांजिटरी वो ऐसे होता है बट व्हेन वी गो विद इन बाय मीनिंग साइलेंस दैट वी शुड बट कीपिंग माउथ शट इज नॉट साइलेंस बाय मीनिंग साइलेंट दैट वी हैव टू बी इन we have every part of our being should be silent that means we should keep our watching the way to keep silent that we should start to keep our watching our thoughts
Is it not a waste of time?
हाउ इट कैन बी बेस्ट ऑफ टाइम जब आपको सब कुछ फ्री में मिलता है जो आप बाहर ढूंढते रहते हो दिन भर आपको मुफ्त में ही मिलता है और वो भी पक्का मिलता है तो हाउ इट कैन बी बेस्ट ऑफ टाइम इट इज ओनली द अंडरस्टैंडिंग आपको पता होना चाहिए वो उतनी ही
कॉल
बात
में
है
बहुत मास्टर्स है तो एक कॉल में this topic becomes very weak in this call. Many of you have experienced silence and you're talking. Those of you in the call who have not experienced silence, please take the clue from those who are experienced silence. Many of you don't know the meaning of silence in the call. Many of you think, अरे क्या बेकार क्या silence है क्या है बकवास है भाड़ में जाओ silence तुम्हारा. But those of you who have experienced silence, you realize that silence has got important meaning. Thank you, Rajendra. And we have now got Rumata ji. बताइए Rumata ji.
प्रणाम गुरुजी शिवोहम
प्रणाम. बोलिए माता जी.
गुरुजी मुझे तो बस आपके भजन ही याद आते हैं शांति से मिला क्या हसी आनंद
आप लेट आई क्या?
सबके चित में मिला सच्चिदानंद.
आप अभी अभी ज्वाइन किए हैं? अशोक निशानी गाना गा लिया? अशोक निशानी शुरू में गाना गा लिया?
नहीं, रियली आई मीन इट. दिस इज ट्रू, 100% ट्रू.
तो आपको आप ऐसे ही गा रहे हैं आपको सच में ये
सच
शांति में
में.
आनंद मिलता
नहीं,
है?
सच में 100% सच में. आई एम टेलिंग
नहीं,
द ट्रूथ.
लेकिन जो लोग शांति में आनंद नहीं पाते हैं उनके लिए शांति इज वेस्ट ऑफ टाइम.
Because they have not experienced it. अगर एक बार experience हो गया तो then they will also think like this.
Okay. Good answer. Thank you, Dr. Krishna Premchand ji. Krishna Premchand. Krishan?
Shivam Guruji,
Yeah, Shivam, boli.
we know each and everyone is running behind the happiness, and peace is the base of happiness. So
Yes.
and when we are in silence, we got the peace of to the soul. And when the soul is in peace, then the truth will shine.
Very
And we are in the
beautiful.
stage of, we are in the stage of Satchit Anand.
Okay. One of the best
Satchit
answers.
Anand.
I like the answer. Very beautiful answer. He says when we are in silence, in that state of silence, we find peace, and peace is the foundation of happiness. Very beautifully said. Thank you, Krishan.
Thank
Very
you, sir.
beautifully said. Krishna and Premchandji.
Yes, sir, one more point. Like you asked, if you're not silent, then is it a waste of time? So that question I want to answer, because in consciousness, it is not doing nothing. We don't have the doership or enjoyership. The doership part is gone. So there is no anxiety, no tension. And yesterday you said there is clarity in silence, and there is confusion when you are thinking.
So some of the new things are very good. Whenever you are in thinking state, you are confused. No? There's so many.
And the world may, if they don't understand, for them, silence is synonymous with loneliness. For us, now the
Beautiful,
silence,
very beautiful. Many people think silence is a curse. They think silence means sit alone and be lonely. That's another beautiful topic we can have. What is the difference between loneliness and feeling lonely?
and solitude. Thank you,
What is
sir.
the difference between feeling lonely and being alone? So
Yeah.
there's a beautiful thing. But I don't know. But this group is very advanced. So a topic like this becomes sometimes bakwas.
After coming to this call, silence for us is a time of reflection, and हमारा duration of silence is increasing day by day.
When
पहले
my
इतना
guru used to tell me, go be silent. I used to go argue with him. Guruji, what is this, Dada? What you're telling, be silent, boring. Kya? I was a very agitated man. I can't sit quietly 2 minutes. I could not sit quietly even 2 minutes. I used to go and tell him. Then one day he told me a story. I'll tell you the story. Premchand, Bala, Raji. Then I'll tell the story. Premchand, Bala, and Raji.
Gurudev, about 20-25 years back, I read a very small book, Why Spirituality, written by P. Rajagopalachari. In that, there was one chapter on silence. Then
Ah.
I tried, then at that time I tried for 9 days in complete silence. I took two books with me, Ramayana and Gita. And I remained alone in my room, no phone, no etc. It gives us the maximum thing is one to act of minimum piece of it takes all mind. We are mindless state. First thing. Second thing, it automatically takes us towards spiritualism. If we have inclination even 1%, it will increase to 20%, and after that I came to the path of this mumukshu. Slowly I came, and that was the first thing when I took 9 days silence.
How many years
So
back?
it helps a lot. Of nowadays I sit 15 days, 15 minutes silence, but with the word shift.
No.
I am shift, फिर मैं थोड़ी देर बैठ गया, फिर I am shift, फिर थोड़ी देर बैठ गया, फिर I am shift. I take 15 minutes silence, but with the word of shift.
Oh, very good.
And it
So,
helps, it gives a very peace and no mind.
good, Premchandji. Continue. Please continue. Who is for second round? Bala is second round. Raji, the first round. Raji. Ashok Nishani second round. Rajendra second round. Raji, and then we come to Bala. Raji.
Shivam Guruji, I
Yeah,
just
bolo.
wanted to share one thing. Actually, silence is the best thing. And I don't know, after joining to your call, I'm not going anywhere. Whatever, otherwise, previously I used to give, I used to talk. Nowadays, I don't know why I don't like to talk to anybody. And I'm always mostly in silence and I enjoy it. I don't know why, how it happened. I myself, I don't know. Even like one famous person, Bhajan is there. First time he's coming to Delhi now. He's going to come on 25th February. Just 2 days back, I told previously, had he come, I would have left everything and run. Now I don't know why I don't have the feeling that I should go there. I feel that 4 hours, because going 1 hour it will take. In Delhi, everywhere, anywhere you go, it will take 1 hour to go minimum. So 1 hour going, 1 hour coming, 2 hours bhajan. Once you go 2 hours, you will get the vibration. I told that I'm getting here in my house, in myself. Then why I should go?
Should
That
not
is
go.
the feeling. That is the feeling
Actually,
that is coming to me.
yeah.
So
You
yes,
know,
I'm not going. Anyway, circumstances also is like that. I cannot both. I don't know. It is this. I just asked Vanita, is it the circumstances or is it? She told, no, you cannot leave the class. That is why you don't want to go. I told, I
no,
don't
not,
know, but I'm not going.
no, it's not about class or not class. See, today also I went to for one lecture, and I realized that going for such a lecture, next time I will not go till I find out what is the lecture. Next time I went to a lecture of Nobel Prize winner. It was to do with pain. I thought it is relevant to me, but it was not. I think I wasted sip time. And now my latest quote is wasting time is the biggest crime. Wasting time is the biggest crime. But wasting time in silence, I have to ask my Guruji, Dada, silence, what a waste of time, what a waste of time. What did Dada say? Bala, Raji over. Bala, Ashok, Rajinder, Vanita.
Thank you.
Thank you, Raji.
Guruji, yesterday I asked you one question. You said I will answer it tomorrow.
क्या?
गुरुजी, मैं इधर आने के बाद, जेट लैग होने के बाद, द डिफरेंस बिटवीन कॉन्शियसनेस, ड्रीमिंग एंड ईगो, ये समझ में नहीं आता है गुरुजी, क्या हो रहा है? मतलब
ईगो क्या? ईगो मतलब आप कौन है?
नहीं, वो नहीं गुरुजी. आई एम लाइंग, आई एम स्लीपिंग, आई एम जस्ट, मुझे लग रहा है आई एम जस्ट वेस्टिंग माय टाइम. गेट अप, अटेंड द लेक्चर, कुछ तो मिलेगा, बिकॉज 24 आवर्स ऐसे ही खत्म हो जाएंगे, तो फिर और क्या? आई हैव जस्ट वेस्टेड द डे. दैट इज नॉट कॉन्शियसनेस. यू सेड दैट इज नॉट कॉन्शियसनेस, दैट इज द ईगो. यू सेड ना यस्टरडे. तो फिर कॉन्शियसनेस क्या है गुरुजी? फिर
कॉन्शियसनेस मीन्स बीइंग अवेयर कि मैं कौन हूँ, मैं कौन हूँ, मैं यहाँ पे क्या कर रही हूँ. ये मेरा बेटा है, ये मेरा बेटा है, मेरे 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 स्टमक से निकला है, लेकिन एक्चुअली ये बेटा कौन है? कौन है ये बेटा? कौन है? ही सिप. इसका अवेयरनेस रहना, इसका कॉन्शियसनेस. आज मेरे साथ एक लड़की थी, उसके बच्चों को खाना नहीं मिला. मेरे बच्चों को खाना नहीं मिला. फिर मैं पूछा, तुम्हारे बच्चों को खाना नहीं मिला, तुम रो रही है. मिलियंस ऑफ बच्चों को खाना नहीं मिलता है, तो फिर तुम नहीं रोती हो? मिलियंस ऑफ बच्चे को खाना नहीं मिलता है, हम क्यों नहीं रोते? हम समझते ये मेरे बच्चे हैं. हाँ, बाकी के बच्चे भाड़ में जाओ, बाकी के बच्चे मेरे बच्चे नहीं है. तो दिस इज व्हाट वी हैव टू बी कॉन्शियस. सच में तो सभी बच्चे प्रभु के बच्चे हैं. मेरे बच्चे भी प्रभु के बच्चे, रोड के बच्चे भी प्रभु के बच्चे. तो इफ वी आर एबल टू रीच दैट स्टेट ऑफ कॉन्शियसनेस ना, दिस इज कॉन्शियसनेस, अवेयरनेस.
वननेस गुरुजी.
सच्चा सच्चित आनंद. टुडे सब्जेक्ट साइलेंस में सत्य का चित्त होना. सत्य का चित्त मीन्स द कॉन्शियसनेस ऑफ द ट्रुथ. You feel he is your son. What is your son? He is another, he is a sip. He is not your son, he is sip. So he is sip also. रोड पे जो है वो भी सिप है, घर के ऊपर भी सिप है, घर के नीचे भी सिप है. This awareness is not easy to get. We need awareness. Why we don't get awareness? Because mind is rolling. Mind is like a rolling stone, like a tap of water. Tap खोलो तो mind is pouring. हमें सोचने को चांस ही नहीं देता है. That's why you are not in consciousness. Be in consciousness. सत्य का चित्त करो. You will be peaceful.
And then getting up, कि मुझे ये करना है. I have to get up. I don't want to waste the time. I want to realize. I want to listen to the session.
Mind को शांत करो. Mind कर रहा है. सब mind कर रहा है.
Okay.
Be in शांत.
पर वो अच्छी बातें कर रहा है ना, कि you have to get up, you have to attend, you have to, ये तो अच्छी बातें कर रहा है ना. That is, मतलब
ना, वो अच्छी बातें, वो is fooling you. Mind is fooling you. थोड़े थोड़े अच्छी बातें, बाकी tension.
Okay, he is fooling us. Okay.
Mind is fooling you. Ashok Nichani.
Shivam Sarji.
Shivoham.
Sarji, I think silence is the best weapon to kill the mind.
Okay. And then?
Then you can come into consciousness to reach enlightenment.
Very good. Very good. Very well said.
होगी जो योग में सदा ही रहे.
Then why I used to tell Dada always that the waste of time, why?
Ignorance.
I was impatient. क्या कर रहा हूँ मैं, कुछ भी नहीं कर रहा हूँ. Many people, जैसे बाला सिटी in America, बाला बोलते हैं कि ये करना है, वो करना है, ये करना है, वो करना है. All the time करना करना करना. किसको करना है? ईगो को करना है. I want to do, I have to do. That I-ness has to go. Awareness has to come. I-ness has to go. Rajinder, Vanita, good Ashok, well said. Second round.
सर कब से हम बोल रहे हैं, जब से पैदा होते हैं, we have been taught Om Shanti, Om Shanti. So now we have come to this point that the silence is the basic nature of our being. आत्मा जो है बेसिकली वो eternal peace है, वो silence है. So this silence increases our because the thoughts are subsided. So there remains no element to disturb our basic tranquility जो आत्मा की है, क्योंकि उसको वो it is already in silence.
But why the world is not in silence? Why the whole world? आज पूरे अयोध्या में silence था.
वो basically they are only, जैसे हम बोलते थे ओम शांति without knowing the real meaning of शांति. पता नहीं था हमको कि वैसे भी उनको पता नहीं.
आज पूरा दुनिया बोल रहा है जय श्री राम जय श्री राम जय श्री राम, तो वो ठीक है ना. साइलेंस इंस्टेड ऑफ साइलेंस.
अगर वो जय श्री राम असली अंदर से बोलते ना तो वो बेटर है, लेकिन वो तो बाहर chaos क्रिएट करते हैं. दे आर क्रिएटिंग chaos. I don't know, I'm sorry if the word is not good, but instead of creating a chaos of things, अगर हम अंदर जाके यही चीज करेंगे with our own being, उसके साथ जुड़ के, सेल्फ के साथ जुड़ के, तो we will get at the eternal peace. The eternal peace will lead to the state of eternal happiness. That will lead up state of Satchit Anand.
So bhakti is good. Jai Shri Ram is bhakti. Bhakti yoga is also good. But what about silence? We are trying to get to the root of it. Good.
नहीं, भक्ति में शोर शराबा नहीं होता है. भक्ति में भी साइलेंस ही होती है.
ऐसा नहीं, भक्ति में गाना बजाना भजन कीर्तन सब होता है.
गाना तो बट बेसिकली जो गाने वाला है उसको आंसू क्यों आते हैं? बेसिकली वो अंदर ही जाता है. He goes to silence, तभी तो आंसू आते हैं. Unless there are no emotions are not tempered, कहाँ से आंसू आएंगे? Because when वो गाता है लेकिन अंदर जाता है.
Okay, thank you. After Vanita, I'll tell you the story. Then we'll go for the next round. Vanita, then I'll tell you the story.
Silence of the mind, that is most important. And other things will follow. That is what I feel. Other things like I thought will disappear, does not arise, and there is no suffering. The mind, when the mind is still, you will surrender and self-surrender, and the inquiry will start, and that will lead to supreme reality is experienced by silence only. By the perfect silence, you can experience the supreme reality. When you still the mind, then only.
So let me tell you the story. Then we'll go to the next round. So I went to my guru. Thank you, Vanita. I went to my guru and I told, every time you're telling silence, spend time in silence. It's such a waste of time. So my guru did not know how to talk to me. So I was running a business that time. In my business also, you used to say, spend time in silence, spend time in silence. So he told me, okay, how many gardeners work in your business? I told gardeners, I told 4. He told me, how many security guards work in your business? I said, 24. So he said, your 24 security guards, what they are doing from morning to night? They are sitting and they are doing nothing, no? From morning to night, your security guards, 24 people you are paying salary. I was thinking what to answer. He told, you dismiss them tomorrow. He told, you dismiss all the 24 guards tomorrow. So I told, Dada, how can I dismiss 24 security guards? They are watching, the people are robbing, people are coming, people are going, they're robbing, people are stealing, they are recording time in, time out of everybody. How can I dismiss them? He said, but just now you told they are doing nothing. I said, no, Dada, you're confusing. I am asking, you are telling me to be silent. He's saying, I'm not confusing. He's saying, what is your security guard doing? I said, they are watching the chore. I said, that's what he said. That is what silence is supposed to do. In silence also, you're supposed to watch the chore. Who's the chore? Who's the chore? Unless you are in silence, how can you watch the chore? मन बड़ा है चोर चैन चुराता है डर और चिंता में हमें डुबाता है मन को कैसे मारेंगे मन को है मारना दुश्मन बड़ा है वो मन को जो मारे शांति वो पाता तो मतलब क्या है you have to be silent. There is no other way. There is no, so he taught me through the example. He taught me, if you are not silent, how will you be able to still the mind? So see how the Guru used to give examples like this. He said, your security guard also is doing nothing. You sack them, all 24 you sack them tomorrow morning. So my dear friends, silence is very important. Girish, Srisha. Girish.
The 3 steps to enlightenment, as we discussed yesterday,
yes,
is information, contemplation, and realization.
Correct.
We have all the information, but if we are not in silence, how we can be in consciousness so that intellect is activated and we are able to discriminate?
Cannot be.
So as to contemplate, we need silence.
Yes.
If we already have the information, if we are in silence, it will lead to clarity and ultimate enlightenment.
Very good. Beautiful, very beautifully said. We need silence. So today's subject, I hope you're taking the question in the right manner. I asked you if silence is waste of time, doing nothing a waste of time. All of you have answered correctly, but please understand the importance of silence. What Girish is telling, very important. And what Bliko said, what Rajendra said, what Krishna said, Vanita, Raji, everybody has said it so beautifully that we need silence. And without silence, we can't. We'll go to Srisha, but before Srisha, I want to see Limitless on Instagram. Limitless and then Srisha. Does silence mean no emotion, no thought, and no experience at all? Limitless on Instagram. Silence means to still the thoughts of the mind. Silence means no mind. In silence, there will be thought. And there should be no emotion of the mind, which means no toxic emotions. A successful silence is awareness, mindfulness, consciousness. Successful silence is this. Become conscious. This is the right way to silence. Srisha. Srisha? Is Srisha speaking? Yes, Srisha?
Yes, Guruji, Shivoham.
Shivoham, bolo.
I understood a very good, beautiful terminology 10 years back. That is Antarmukha Samarajya, Bahirmukha Sudullabha. So,
Okay.
silent, I am silent.
Means
Definitely.
what? What did you say? Explain what you said.
Antarmukha Samarajya, inside. You have to focus yourself in you consciously what you are doing.
Good.
And Bahirmukha Sudullabha. Whatever outside you are seeing, you are working, you have to, all materialistic activities, you have to focus inside how far it is correct, how far I am doing correct. On this analysis, I started doing. And in this 10 years, what I do, round the clock, I am very active. I have n number of works, but I am very silent because every work I do with lot of care and I feel it as divine. And even this class, attending 45 minutes of class It's very hectic schedule to me, but still I am sitting. The reason is that this time is really making me very silent in mind. This is what I want to really
No.
say thank you to you. So
Very
no,
good.
I am
Just to
silent.
give you the analogy of what you said just now, I want to give you another analogy.
Yes, sir.
When you're in the beach or the ocean, how much noise is there? There's lot of noise. But the moment you put your face under the water, there is no noise at all. 100% stillness. So we have to live like that. We have to live outside. There may be a lot of noise, but we should go inside. I've got two very good stories to tell you. We'll put it as sessions. One is the Rabindranath Tagore, Do Chidiya. We will put as a subject, Rabindranath Do Chidiya. And the other story I want to tell you is the lion and the tortoise. So I have two stories. We'll have two sessions. I mean, inspired by Sri Shah's reminding. Okay. Rutanu, then Bala and Rajendra. Rutanu.
Shivoham Guruji.
Shivoham.
Guruji, all our senses are always outside. We see, we hear, we listen. But so they are outside. But we have to close our eyes, let the senses be calm, and look inside. Be inside.
Why?
For realization.
Because outside you will not be happy. There is all misery outside. But when you go inside, you find peace and bliss. In the outside world, there is always unhappiness. But in the inside world, there is bliss, peace and bliss. And for that, silence is very, very important. Okay. Good, Rutanu. Bala and Rajendra.
Guruji, yesterday you were going to say 4 states of consciousness. Guruji, खाली थोड़ा एक इसमें बोलो ना गुरुजी. 4
Already बोला कल ना. पहला स्टेट है अभी आप जाग रहे हैं. Body भी जाग रहा है, mind भी जाग रहा है. First state is called Jagrat, waking state. Second state is the body is sleeping, but mind is dreaming. Body is sleeping, mind is dreaming. Second state is dream state. Third state, body also is sleeping, mind also is sleeping. There is no dream, dreamless sound sleep. Third state, Jagrat, Swapna, Sushupti. The fourth state of consciousness, Chaturyam or Turiya, where you become in consciousness. You are watching the Jagrat, the Swapna, and the Sushupti. You don't know the story of the station master, you know?
No, Guruji.
Station master खड़ा था. Station master के सामने, Krishna, you know the story of station master? Krishna, you know the story of station master? Station master was standing. Raji, you not heard station master? What you people from so many years I'm telling. Train was passing. Early morning, train was passing. It is called the City Express. The station master gave Jhanda. Come on. Gone. City Express gone. In the afternoon, Shatabdi Express. Shatabdi Express gone. In the night, mail train, carrying all the mail. Going. Then one man came and told the station master, "ये तीन गाड़ी है ना, City Express, Shatabdi, and mail. Which one are you? तुम कौन हो?" हाँ बाला, स्टेशन मास्टर से पूछा तुम कौन हो? वो बोलता है पागल, हे पागल. I am not the City Express. I am not Shatabdi. I am not the mail. I am the station master. उसका मतलब क्या है? मैं जागृत भी नहीं हूं, मैं स्वप्न भी नहीं हूं, मैं सुषुप्ति भी नहीं हूं. मैं तो तीनों को देख रहा हूं. I am watching the 3 states of consciousness. I am watching.
Drashta.
हाँ, you सुना पहले, दृष्टावाद सुना पहले. This is to understand the 4 states of consciousness. Never forget the story.
गुरुजी मालूम है पर समझ में ही नहीं आता है कहाँ पे हम लोग
because you are in Jagrat state. ना समझ में कभी नहीं आएगा ना. Because your body and mind is very active. इसलिए आज का कॉल में क्या है? How much time you are spending in silence every day?
गुरुजी most of the time I'm spending गुरुजी.
Okay, मेरा फोन नंबर है.
नहीं है वही अपना
WhatsApp है?
नहीं है गुरुजी.
क्यों मेरा WhatsApp नंबर नहीं है?
गुरुजी मैंने कभी कॉल ही नहीं किया आपको गुरुजी.
मैसेज भी नहीं किया कभी भी?
हाँ मैसेज किया कर्मा के ऊपर.
फिर नंबर है ना?
हाँ हाँ गुरुजी है.
Okay, every hour you send me a message saying silence. मैं देखता हूँ कितना hour में तुम silence में मुझे कितना hour याद करती है. Every hour you send me the message silence, silence, only one word. Silence, silence, silence. I will count in a day how many hours you are telling me. I will count. मैं भी देखता हूँ कितने बार आप बोलते हैं. My number is plus 919845155555. My number is on the chat box. You are not spending time in silence.
And Guruji, you gave the nice example about the security guard and doing वो कुछ भी नहीं आपने जैसे दादा को बताया वो कुछ भी नहीं कर रहा है तो why are you paying? That is the best example and really it triggered me like anything, Guruji.
Oh, you learn from these stories. Okay, last question, Rajendra. Thank you. Last question, 8:40 हो गया. Rajendra.
Sir, there is a clarity. कि suppose by definition we have reached to this point that silence is basically when there is no mind, there is only consciousness.
Yes.
So I need a clarity. So when you sing a bhajan, in this state of consciousness, so this is the real state of devotion. The real, I mean by real, not just chaos, creating chaos, real state of devotion, and all the senses are stopped, or they just concentrate on the bhajan, whatever the senses are there. So then there is only singer and song remains there, and the consciousness. So this can be also be a state of silence.
Of course it is.
वही आप बोले राम राम. There can be a lot of people who chant Ram Ram and they can be silent.
If you are saying Ram 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 Ram, let me tell you one thing. They say, you know how many types of prayer is there, you know? एक prayer है घंटी बजाना. घंटी बजाना आरती में हाथ में पकड़ना. उसका मतलब क्या हुआ? ओम जय शिव ओमकारा. हाथ भी जा रहा है, मुंह भी जा रहा है, हाथ भी जा रहा है. बोथ वन हैंड, एक हाथ में घंटी, एक हाथ में आरती, मुंह भी चल रहा है. एक फॉर्म ऑफ प्रेयर. सेकेंड फॉर्म ऑफ प्रेयर, हाथ में घंटी नहीं है, हाथ में आरती नहीं है. ओनली क्या है? ओनली
ओम जय श्री
ओम 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 ओम. दिस सेकेंड फॉर्म ऑफ प्रेयर. थर्ड फॉर्म ऑफ प्रेयर, there is no Om also. There is no Ghanti, there is no Shabd. Which is the best form of prayer?
Third form is of course best. But at the same time I say that you can be silent also by saying a bhajan.
You can be silent, but you cannot be fully silent. Yeah, you are
fully silent.
If you are completely immersed in bhajan, then you're not in silence. You become bhakti yoga. That's a different state.
But silence उस state पे
एक मिनट साइलेंस से होगा ध्यान योगा. राम राम से होगा भक्ति योगा. दोनों योग है. एक है ध्यान का मार्ग, एक है भक्ति का मार्ग. But silence means silence. Silence means no Ram Ram Om Om na. Because when you're doing Ram Ram Om Om, then your consciousness is not working. Then you are not aware. You're busy. Can you be doing both Ram Ram also same time and contemplation same time? Can you do both?
No.
Can't do both. तो अगर आप
That means by doing Ram Ram or by chanting bhajanas, what we call devotion, somewhere mind is involved there.
No, mind may not be involved, but yoga is possible. You can go to bhakti yoga, but that is not dhyana yoga. Today we have spoken, Rajendra, before I close the session, today we have spoken on the importance of silence. Silence means mauन.
Yes.
कौन मैं हूँ सच में, contemplate. मैं आत्मा हूँ या तन मन बुद्धि हूँ, ढूंढता था मैं जब तक एहसास हो गया मुझको, कौन मैं हूँ, who am I? Silence is completely different. शांत में बैठने से मालूम होगा कि कौन हूँ मैं, ये बदन मिट्टी है नहीं मैं, कुछ और हूँ मैं, ये शांति में मालूम पड़ेगा। शांत में बैठने से मालूम होगा, राम 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 से नहीं मालूम होगा। राम 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 से भक्ति होगा। भक्ति की शक्ति से कुछ हो सकता है, वो अलग बात है, ये मार्ग अलग है। With folded hands, I bow down to you. Tomorrow we will see you at 8.